Harry's the best thing about the royal family in the last 40 years since his mum died, and she was the best thing before that. They need to understand they need him. Look at what he's doing. Listen, it's not our fault that the papers and the TV and whoever don't want to talk about what William and Kate's doing. Right? It's not Harry's fault, and this is what I'm saying. William and Kate has been sidelined, according to some people on your panel. Is that their fault? Did we put the news out there?
All right, Maria, thank you.
So all of a sudden, it's all Harry's fault.
All right, bless.
Royal drama has taken a wild turn this week, and it's not what Prince William's fans were hoping for. The UK media is laughing. Royal watchers are gobsmacked. And Prince William, well, let's just say he's facing the ultimate humiliation. Yes, you heard that right. While William tried to compete with his younger brother, Prince Harry, the results were catastrophic. Harry dominated the UK and William flopped miserably. A reality even the UK media can't ignore. Let's start with Jeremy Vine, who couldn't hide is either they're amused, they know William deserves it, but they can't come out and say it. But the discussion were had, and the discussions needed to be had, because for a long time we have been saying it. William is skirting his responsibility, and they are going to come for their pound of flesh eventually. And we see it happening, guys, in real time. William has launched something this week. This is what Jeremy Vine said, William has launched something this week. God only knows what it is, he said. Isn't that what we always say? William has no impact. Whatever he does, it's not genuine. It doesn't come from a real place. And because it doesn't, you don't feel it. You cannot relate to it. It's not there. It's almost fluff. It's almost like, okay, someone told me to go and show up here. Let me go. God only knows what William does.
Williams launched something this week. God only knows what it was. I wasn't watching. Yeah. No one's noticed anything William's done this week. No, because Harry dropped a load of cash on some teenagers.
No, look, where was the news story? It was Harry.
Yeah.
On this occasion, it was.
The week that Harry was there, the week that he was there, and just in general, what is William's purpose? I need to know. And that line alone tells you everything you need to know. Not a single person noticed what William was doing because Harry was busy making headlines and changing lives. Oh, yes, he was. Jeremy continued. No one has noticed anything William has done this week because Harry dropped a load of cash on some teenagers. Jeremy, yes, you might say that, but let's be real. Harry is not new to this. He's true to this. This is in Harry's DNA. We know that. It's genuine. It's authentic. It's come from a real place. This is not Harry throwing or dropping any cash. Cash is needed. Charities are in need in your own country, Jeremy. And Harry is putting his money where his mouth is. So don't scoff at that as if, because Harry dropped a load of cash. No. Harry is invested in these charities, invested in these people. It's not now it has happened. As I say to you, he's not new to this. He's true to this. This is his passion. So get that straight. So he's saying that. There you have it, guys. While William attempted to compete, Harry was out there doing actual work that mattered, not just photo ops. Because the Williams and the Wales and Kate, oh my God, they live for photo ops. They come out maybe for half an hour, really come out, they really work. They do absolutely no work. They are the two laziest royals in that family. They do no work. They just come out for photo op. And I was going to say something, but I won't bother to say it. But yeah, photo ops not cutting it anymore. Harry's four-day visit or 4-day UK tour was nothing short of spectacular. He gave 1.1 million to children in need, supported prosthetics for injured children. The Archwell Foundation also gave another 500,000 because they took care of World Health Organization. They did for the prosthetics here. They are doing things. They are showing up. They are doing good. This is for the prosthetic where they visited the Center for Blast Injury Studies. They're doing things. He attended the Dino Awards charity. That's something near and dear to his heart. These are charities that Harry has been involved in for years. And he has always put out the best foot forward because he wants the best for them. All this money, guys, is from his own pocket. All of it meaningful. All of it creating headlines and public admiration. This is from Harry's own money. I was reading something and they say William made, I think, 23 million last year. What did he do with that? Did he give back any to charity? The answer is no, he has not. Harry has given money to Centre Barley. Harry is a good man. He wants the best for people. Meanwhile, William, the man who had barely worked for months, don't forget that, he had barely worked for months, came out on the same days as Harry with similar events, similar focus. The man is so twisted that he could not even come up. Look how many charities in the UK. You're telling me that he had to pick. Harry went to a music studio. He is going to a music store. And remember, they had Harry's itinerary. They had Harry's schedule. So that is why William coincided his events because he knew what Harry was doing. This is copycat at its best. This is embarrassing to the monarchy. This is embarrassing to William. Cut it out. Your jealousy is overpowering you in so many ways. You cannot, because you have someone's schedule. Remember, Harry told them he was sharing his schedule? Harry sent out his schedule, right? And you know what they did the Monday? Or the Sunday, I think? All of a sudden, William's calendar became filled with events around the same ideas that Harry was doing. Come on, William. Shame on you. You're telling me you have no creativity, no mind of your own, that you could not come up with your own ideas about what you wanted to do, how you wanted to carve your monarchy? You had to follow what Harry was doing, thinking that you could outshine. You cannot outshine Harry. You cannot overshadow him. Harry will always beat you. When you look at the pictures with Harry, when you look at the speeches, you come out like you can't even talk. Come on, you need to do better. Harry is photogenic, right? You came out with similar days, on the same days, with similar events. But guess what, William? You failed spectacularly. The contrast couldn't be clearer. 3 consecutive days of engagement, carefully scheduled to coincide with Harry's visit. And yet, the response, practically zero. No crowds, no excitement, no media coverage, nothing for Mr. Popular Guy. So shameful, so embarrassing for you, William. They said you are the most popular royal. Where was the crowd? Where was the excitement? No one cares. Jeremy Vine and the panel weren't even subtle. They laughed at the spectacle, pointing out that the new circus wanted, or the new cycle wanted Harry, not William. And someone said, leave this 4 days to Harry, William. You can't compete. You can, when Harry gone back to Montecito, you can maybe go out and do some work. Maybe the rest of the week can be yours and next week. Isn't that embarrassing for the future king of your country? That's what they're saying. Because they see you, William. They know you're not genuine. And that is why you come off inauthentic. You're not real. Emily Andrews, along with the rest of the panel, couldn't hold back their laughter or their amusement at that statement. The commentary was brutal yet accurate, honest reporting. Harry was the news. William, on the other hand, became a ghost, a footnote, a failed attempt at relevance. Even the UK public could see through it. Crowds gathered wherever Harry went. Cameras followed his every move. His engagements were meaningful, heartfelt, and impactful. William, on the other hand, barely noticed, barely reported, and frankly, this is embarrassing. The only time they really talk about William was when they were talking about, they were like 7 miles apart away from each other and they didn't see each other. Will the brother unite? Will Charles unite? Obviously, Charles and Harry met and that was great. William, you can stay with your bitterness, stay with your angriness. That is why things are not working for you, because you're too angry. You're holding up. You're festering hate. Harry doesn't hate you. I think Harry loves you, but you want to compete with him, and that is a problem. Let's not sugarcoat this. William tried his best to compete, but it was pathetic. He thought timing his events alongside Harry would win him the headlines, but instead he paid the ultimate humiliation. The man who claims the throne, the man who is supposedly preparing to be king, was completely overshadowed by his younger brother. And make no mistake, this wasn't just a fluke. It wasn't about luck. It was about action versus image. Harry showed up. Harry contributed. Harry gave. Showing up, doing good. That is their motto. They live by it. It's in their DNA. William showed up for appearances. You see, all when he was holding his like a folder in his hand, trying to look studious or work like he's a working person. William, give it up. You look ridiculous. And appearances alone don't cut it when the public sees genuine effort. Juxtapose the two of them and you can clearly see where the public is. It's Harry. It's Harry. The excitement is where Harry is. Harry's engagements weren't staged. They weren't for show. They were for causes close to his heart that he has been doing for years, many years, 17 years. Child, 18 years now. The prosthetic one is 12 years. We know Diana Ward. This man is vested in these people. These events are close, these charities are close to his heart. And this focus was on children and just helping children with losing limbs and in Gaza and you name it, helping people with World Health. We know he helps Central Kitchen. They are doing so much. He supported mental health, gave generously, and inspired young people. Meanwhile, Williams's events were brief. Yeah, they are like less than an hour, shallow, and forgotten almost immediately. Forgotten before it even started. No one cared. Jeremy Vine even pointed out, no one has noticed what William has done because Harry is in town. Harry has given money. Harry's contributing. He's contributing his time, his money. He's putting money where his mouth is. He's giving speeches. He's telling people to the greater good. Look for the greater good. Help these children. Help where you can. Not one company can do it. If you can input, give more. He's reaching out to other companies, advocating. He's doing a lot of things. He's a philanthropist and he's proud of it. And that sums it up perfectly. Money, action, authenticity. Harry has it all. William, he has, let's just put it down to envy and frustration. Because let's be real, William must be frustrated, Harry came on his home turf and Harry was the king of the road. People were like King Harry, good King Harry, of the people's prince, just like how they call Diana the people's princess. Harry has taken over from his mom. He's carrying on her legacy. William must be frustrated. We get that, William. But frustration and envy will not cut it. What are you doing for the people? Are you going out there? Are you giving back? Are you making them feel that you care? They see that Harry genuinely care, because if you look at Harry's trajectory from baby to now, you see where he was heading. You see he has the warmth of the people, the charisma, the charm, everything. It has not faded. This is Harry's work, his life work. He loves what he does, right? Fans of William and Kate were left outraged, claiming the whole situation was a setup. But let's be honest. 43-year-old adults don't need setup to fail publicly. The reality is simple. William wanted to compete with his brother and failed miserably. His efforts went unnoticed. His schedule was ignored. And for once, Harry just completely overshadowed him, because what they normally do, when Harry was in the royal family, they would try to compete with each other, send out Kate, send out that. But now that Kate is getting a little older and maybe not feeling the royal family, she's also seemed like she's timed out, because right now people are still not even interested in what Kate's doing, because she's now wearing a lot of purple, so she's not dressing how she used to dress. So people are not really fascinated in it, and I guess people are just tired of it. But at some point, you're going to stop talking about the clothing. What are these people actually giving back? What are they doing? How are they making society better? So the limelight belonged entirely to Harry. And it's not just the media pointing this out. Observers can see it plainly. Harry dominates, William flops. Crowds adored Harry. Photos captured his every move, and the public responded positively. William, despite all attempts, remained invisible. His popularity claims were laughable, or are laughable at best, in the face of such contrast. We have to laugh, because this is a joke. Those popularity polls that they call it emotional poll that they bring out, this is proving that those are false. The contrast could not be clearer. He tried to assert himself. He wanted the headlines. But Harry, back in the UK for meaningful engagements, stole every bit of attention. The limelight wasn't up for grabs. It belonged to the Duke of Sussex. Amen to that. Some supporters tried to downplay it, claiming William didn't care, or that he was following in the Queen's example of never complaining. But let's be real. William came out precisely to compete with Harry. He wanted recognition, he wanted headlines, and he got nothing. Instead, the world witnessed the ultimate royal humiliation. The man groomed to be king, overshadowed by his younger brother. His jealousy, obvious. His attempts, laughable. And the outcome, a public and undeniable flop. Harry's PR triumph this week is a reminder that work ethic, authenticity, and genuine contributions speak louder than titles or scheduled appearances. William's carefully curated image of duty and fatherhood, while true in private, cannot compete with visible action. Harry dominated, William flopped, and the UK media, along with royal fans, couldn't stop laughing at the spectacle. It was quite obvious to all of us. We saw right through it. So guys, what does this mean for the future of the monarchy? We hear that it is going down. We know it's going down. It has to go down, because the monarchy in its current state needs to be abolished. It means one thing is crystal clear. For now, Prince Harry holds the limelight. Prince William's jealousy and failed attempts at competition only reinforce that. The public sees effort, impact, and authenticity, and Harry delivers all three, leaving William to fade quietly in the background. In the end, the crown may await William, but the hearts and attention of the UK, they totally belong to Prince Harry, the people's prince. So again, this is what we are talking about. When you let jealousy and bitterness infest your system, it shows on the outside, and as a matter of fact, it clouds your judgment. When you have the UK media, oh, William don't want to do this and William don't want, you not reconciling with your brother in the state that we're in, social media that we're in, the ability of Harry and Meghan, it's only going to make you look bad. It's only going to bring down the monarchy. Harry is a global statesman. He's on the world stage. So you better not get it twisted thinking that emotional polls are going to help you. Oh no, you need to get it right. Your father understands this, at least for the moment, because I think your father was letting you manipulate him by not reconciling with Harry a lot sooner, because of your vindictiveness and your bitterness and your hatred. But Harry has clearly moved on. And I think Harry would do some part-time work for his dad, because Harry believes in the monarchy. He wants the monarchy to prosper. And that is why when people, they call him whistleblower, is because you need to have people like that who can come out and call truth to power. You must call truth to power. Don't be afraid. And that's why we are so proud of Harry. So continue doing what you do, William. You will only be flopping. And guess what? Harry will continue to dominate the global stage. We see it. There's no if, buts, or maybe who is the dominant person here. And it's clearly not you. It is Prince Harry. So until then, let the royal family drama continues. But right now, Mr. Harry, People's Prince, global statesman, we are so proud of you. Continue shining. Bye, guys.